Man, that's some whale. Moby
Never
Dick.
saw that.
Moby
Yep.
Dick. Oh man. Hey folks, we got Chris M with us tonight. Chris Moss, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, brother. How you doing tonight?
Oh, great. Let's clear all the notifications off my screen here.
Yeah.
Look at Stuart. Stuart popped in. Oh, it's another one of my good buddies. Oh, I've been watching videos all day of everybody. I'm watched several. I caught a couple of live ones with Bill Warnock today.
Oh,
He was on World America, and he
yep.
was down at Royal Town today. And
Okay.
I like old Bill. Let's see. Stuart, you're a good man, Stuart. There's that. Oh boy, the school teacher gonna keep us in line tonight. Hey man, did your picks all come through, Zach? Your college football rankings? Hey, there's Mr. Scott. Hey, I like to do the Cam Fam. He had his a live show and with his family and all that today, and they were down in Cozumel, and I jumped in, and I lately like he did a couple yesterday, and I always caught his live shows like 5 minutes after it's over with. So
Right.
so today I was kind of watching for it, and it popped up. I said, "Oh, okay." So I jumped in there, and we communicated, asked some questions, how things going, and all that, and I enjoyed doing that. And he's got a good family, good kids and wife. I should never say good wife. His wife is always good. As him, what I worry about. Harvey, how you doing? But I'm driving to the island today. Driving down Harborside this morning, and we got three ships in. This is a Monday morning. 3 ships are in, and I got to thinking. You got the Disney Magic, Carnival Legend, and then Mariner of the Seas were in. The at first I was thinking I was seeing Breeze in, but my brain kept saying it couldn't be Breeze. But when I saw the stack, Legend has that plexiglass or whatever you call that red stuff that you can see through on kind of leading up to the stack. I said, "Oh, I know what ship that is. That's Legend," and it sure enough was. And Galveston cruise industry is rocking and rolling when you see 3 ships in port on Monday morning. That they got it going. Of course,
it's gonna be
the
rocking and
fourth
rolling
cruise
here pretty
terminal.
soon. Yep.
Yeah, well, we got Viva's coming in a couple of weeks, and and we got Regal in now. It's just, all kinds of cool stuff going on. And
For sure.
You go down there just about any time except for like Tuesdays, and I think occasionally there'll be a Wednesday sailing with Viva coming in, but you just don't. It's just almost like you almost see them every day of the week now. But of course, Thursdays Thursdays, Mariner comes in some. You got, I got it except for Tuesday. Tuesday's about still the blank day, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. I go down there and I live life vicariously through all those passengers.
Oh yeah, for sure. It'd be hard living up close to the port, seeing them all go in and out. So
yeah, it's good. It's a good time to be in Galveston. I tell you, it's
yep.
Of course the port. I receive a email from the port, and today I got one called the Port Cruise News, and it's kind of a little newsletter they put out, and they have they talked about the 4th cruise terminal, which brings big benefits. the open fourth cruise terminal. Then they got a welcome to MSC Seascape. Then they have a picture of, I don't know, I tell you what, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Roger Rees and the captain of Seascape. It's a tradition. They swap plaques. They called the crest exchange. The exchange of the crest that's on these plaques. So that's kind of cool. And the tradition history. Then it kind of goes into Viva coming, and she's going to do a series of 7 14-day cruises. I tell you what, though, those 14-day cruises look really good. They got some great itineraries. Oh man, they were saying that. I should say saying. I've seen the ads. Everybody's seen the ad. NCL's throwing a big ad campaign again with free Wi-Fi, free drinks, some specialty. I think 2 or 3 days in the specialty restaurants. They got all kinds of cool stuff going on with them, and it's good pricing. So that's a good thing to see that. And with Viva coming at this time where they're doing this big ad campaign, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. NCL, they went from that free at sea or the more at sea back to the free at sea.
There you go. That's what it's called. Yeah. That's kind of cool. I like that. Well, I like the variety we have now. We have a huge variety now in Galveston with Seascape coming in and Regal. I mean, I kind of grit my teeth a little bit on that one, but I just and it's not, make any sense. I'm not real happy with Princess. Yeah. But you got a cruise coming up, don't you?
Yeah, I'm going on Carnival Horizon here in about caught me off guard here. I've been talking about it all day.
I know you have. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yep. Well, I was looking at my 4th of July cruise. That's in 222 days on Holland America on the Zuiderdam. Right. Yeah, 25 days going out of Miami. On Carnival Horizon, be my first Carnival cruise, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to sail them all, so I'm trying to spread my wings a little bit because I'm a real stubborn guy. So yeah,
I'm anxious to see Horizon come to Galveston. It'll be a good addition to the Galveston fleet. It adds more capacity, right. And that's the reason why they sent Spirit away and bringing Sunshine here. To give us more capacity, more passenger loads. Hello, Scrow's Nest and Linda. Hey, Miss Linda. Hope you're feeling a whole lot better now.
Yeah, the Vista size ship is should be a good size there for Galveston, and handle a lot more people. And
the funny thing about that is, I was thinking whenever I heard Dream was leaving Galveston, Dream's been here a long time. But when I heard Dream leave Galveston, I said, I bet you, I wonder if they're going to send Vista here. And what they did was, instead of Vista, they sent her sister ship, Horizon. Right. I'm okay with that.
Yep. Yeah, because, the thing is, Horizon's had a pretty good track record for not really breaking down. But then as soon as they announced they're coming over here, they started having propulsion problems.
So, same engine problem as Vista. What is it? What is it about that Vista class? Panorama's had engine problems.
It's something about that. So maybe I don't know, not enough horsepower to power it or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but weather can't catch a break. Because I had Celebrity Beyond on that July 20th cruise, and of course that got canceled because of propulsion problems. And and here, they announced Vista or Horizon's having propulsion problems. I was like, oh man, not again.
So, I tell you what. Here we go. I don't know. The one time they brought Liberty here, and she didn't stay here very long. They sent her away because they determined she didn't have the legs to get across the Gulf quickly. And I forget who they brought here, but I think the Vista class ship is a good ship, and it'd be good for Galveston to see Horizon come in.
Oh, yeah, it should be.
far as celebrity, we need a celebrity ship here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Point blank, we need a celebrity ship here, one of the newer ones, and I wonder if they're kind of waiting till they expand the Royal Caribbean terminal, the dock. They're supposed to expand that so to where they can handle 2 ships at a time. I bet more than anything that could be it. But I know what you mean, Stuart. But hey, Stuart, I'm like that every day, though. Centerville? Oh, I'm still a lot closer than you. I live in Galveston County, and I live too close, man. I torture myself every day. Okay, now this is a good question. If you seen my video when I broke the news on that, I was aggravated. You don't see me get aggravated often. I was aggravated because I was not happy about that. I was not a happy camper. Rego's back in again for her contracted window of sailings, but they don't have anybody behind or even any more princess ships lined up behind it. They say is for business, for putting ships into where they want some other locations and all they wanted to cover. But why is Galveston the odd man out for that? I don't understand that because the Galveston market is so hot. All these other cruise lines showing how hot it is. I don't understand why Princess felt the need to pull out like that. So, or not really pull out, but not send that newer ship here.
Right.
So,
and I just saw a YouTuber yesterday, Cruising His Crew. She said that cruising out of Galveston too, you tend to make more money as a crew member. So Galveston is a hot market. So
it's a hot because and they get great tips here and okay, I'm glad to hear that, Linda.
They tend to tip better, and this is one of the more they tend to send the better crew members on the ships that come out of Galveston too. So it's one of their higher jobs.
Yes, and I just don't know. Princess is just something happened with Princess because there's a lot of Princess followers here, cruisers in this region, all the way to the California coast. Because California, Midwest, all those people come down here and cruise out of Galveston, Arkansas, Louisiana, even Louisiana markets, and Oklahoma. A lot of those people come here to cruise, and there was a lot of Princess cruising fans, and I know quite a few people who are big fans of Princess and love it, and they just, I don't know. Maybe with the newer ships coming out, maybe they'll have second thoughts and send us a ship. I know they have a lot of ships scheduled to be built, so maybe that's in the works. So,
and maybe they're waiting for Carnival to get their new terminal in there too. So
maybe so. Yes, sir.
Because I know you've talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I see Harvey asking about he'd like to try Celebrity. I think Harvey, if you've been on Voyager and Mariner, I think you'd probably like Celebrity too, because Celebrity is like Royal's big sister. You're gonna have a little bit higher end dining on there. The shows are pretty good. It's not gonna be the Broadway type shows, but the entertainment's gonna be real good. The food's gonna be higher end. The buffet is definitely higher end. Service is second to none, in my opinion, just like it is on Royal. So, really, I haven't had bad service on any cruise, to be honest with you. So,
I have yet to be on a bad cruise. I have yet to be on a bad cruise. I've been out there during some weather situations, but I don't care how much the ship is moving around and all that stuff. As long as she stays afloat, I'm in good shape and I'm having a blast. Now, when she gets a little water coming in, I may not be having much fun, but
right. And to be honest, I've been getting better deals on Celebrity here lately than I have on Royal, because Celebrity can get the Wi-Fi and drink package too. So you can get that worked in.
They run them right. They run that line right, man.
Yeah, they do. They for sure do. They kind of had a little hiccup when they started doing the singles single supplement a little bit, but I think they got that straightened out here lately. So
Right. I went ahead and got my loyalty match with Celebrity. I did that.
right.
Um,
And with that points choice coming up next year, that's going to be a game changer too with Royal Caribbean.
Just when I think that Royal Caribbean is the best program out there, and you can't get any better than that, Royal Caribbean comes along and it makes it even better.
Oh, I know.
I said, good Lord.
Yeah, I should be diamond after the end of the year next year. So that's really going to elevate me.
Sure. I'm Diamond Plus Royal, and I'd love to have status. I do have my matching status with Celebrity, but if I sell them, get 7 or 14 days selling on Celebrity, I'd rather have that go over to Royal Caribbean, and bump. I like to get up to the 350 number, which is my next goal. I'm over 200 now, and Royal Caribbean. Yep, I agree.
For sure.
Yeah, Royal Caribbean raised the standard once again.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Okay, here we go. Seascape. I want to tell you this. It's an awesome ship. If you've seen my video where I did a review of Seascape, it's an awesome ship. I mean, I threw some videos in it and all that, so you'll see all kinds of neat stuff. I only went to the MDR one night. Let's see if there we go. I only went to the MDR one night, but everybody talked about on the other nights. I bought the 3 specialty restaurant package, and then we just ate over at the marketplace a couple of nights. My wife, she didn't care to go there, any place other than there. And we every night we never had a bad meal. Every night was an excellent meal, even in the MDR. There's got to be some people. You may try Cruise Critic and see. Now you don't want to go with the menu before she got to Galveston, because the menus are different. You want to go with the menus that when she got in Galveston, and you may look at Cruise Critic and see if some of those people has posted them there on Cruise Critic. That's cool, Harvey. Well, you got some points with that. When you get your card, man, they throw a bunch of stuff at you. Yep. I know they had brisket one night with collard greens and cornbread. I mean they had some stuff that's on that menu that's not international. It's more Texas flair, and I think you'll like it. And every day in the marketplace, they have what they call the carving station, and I always get in that line because it always has something that I want off that carving station. And they had the first night that I went through this line, I got pork loin. They sliced multiple slices of pork loin for me. Brisket. Turkey. They brought a turkey out and carved it up, and it was very moist and tasty. The white meat. I'm into more of the white meat part. They just had all kinds of stuff they brought out, and they had greens out there one night. I tell you what, I was impressed with. They had string beans, picked off the vine string beans. They cooked like you buy them at the HEB, Kroger, and all that. Green and all that. And you take them home and cook them. This is the same kind of beans as that, and they cook it with like a little bit of bacon grease in it, little bits of maybe little peppers or tomatoes. that was it reminded me of country cooking, eating those green beans like that. It was very good. The rolls were all excellent. The bread was good. Uh, the the grits, the grits was good.
Now, when you got a
and
cruise
then,
ship that can make you some grits, that sounds pretty awesome.
yep, yep. And us Texans over dipping in that vat, getting that grits out. But yeah, I tell you, man, I'll be going back on that ship. Did I see Jennifer slip in it? Is that you, Jennifer? Or is that Andrew? Embarkation Nation, yay! Vicky,
Yep.
hey,
I see
Miss
Vicky
Vicky.
made it in too. So,
Yeah, she sure did.
yep. How's your family
Yep.
doing, Vicky?
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I understand that, Harvey. Let's see here. So I'm gonna scroll on down. I'm getting behind everybody now. Oh, there you go. Yep. I think you're gonna be surprised. Now, really, truly, the food and all been great, but one thing that struck me is impressed me the most. You're not gonna believe this. It's the hibachi, the Keto Teppanyaki hibachi. That was, I mean, of all the hibachis I've had, this is up there. This is above what I've had before. And I've had quite a few of those hibachi meals locally here, and we got some great places here locally. But on that ship, he entertained us and all that, did stuff like that, but he didn't overwhelm us with all that. He worked on cooking that meal and did it right, and it was very, very, very good. Yes, sir. Let's see here.
What I really like on their buffet
It's
is they really
Jen.
got
Okay, Jennifer. That's what make sure I holler at the
Yep.
right person.
Yep.
Uh,
on their
let's see.
buffet. They really got
Oh,
a good charcuterie, with the meats and cheeses, with the salamis and all of that, and
Yeah.
the different cheeses they got, and they make their own mozzarella,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
really good. So
Oh,
it's amazing.
Miss Vicky, I am so happy to hear that. I am so happy. I know you guys were relieved. Yes, that's so good. So happy.
That's awesome. That is great.
There you go. Jen and Andrews, we try to get the same hibachi together, but they didn't have the numbers right for us all fit in together. So we said adjacent table to them, and so it was kind of cool. Even though we didn't sit together, but we all in there at the same time. Jen and Andrew of Embarkation Nation, and we had a good time. I know they had a good meal. Let's see. Oh, the conveyor. Oh, that was kind of cool. My wife is not into that, so I didn't get a chance to enjoy that. But I had sushi with my hibachi. But seeing that sushi in that conveyor belt, I could. I heard some good things about it. I heard it was good, but seeing that conveyor belt going around, bring the little dishes around with the sushi in it, that was pretty cool. Yep. Yeah. See there, Jen. Yep. I know y'all did. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, I know you're big picky about your Mexican food too, but I think you really
oh yeah.
would have liked the sauces at the Ola Tacos though, because the sauces are what really got me for Ola Tacos.
Well,
Because they got the different
I've heard
flexes.
good things about it. Yeah. I wish they put some of those sauces out there on the marketplace. I mean, I was asking lady, did you have some salsa? And she said she kind of got the funny look on her face. Yeah, I said, well, it's a hot sauce. It's kind of like ketchup, but it's not ketchup.
Right.
uh,
Yep. Yep.
yeah, and also, I think that they ought to serve tea and breakfast. Man, I told them this is Texas. We drink tea at breakfast, and they didn't do that, but they did have it for lunch and dinner and all that. But I think they should have had tea out there for breakfast too. But anyway, the AAA is saying that there's going to be 21.7 million Americans to cruise next year. 21.7 million.
And they're pumping ships out too.
Yep. The port is projecting through this year 3.4 million in Galveston. The next year, 3.9 million out of, believe this, listen to this number, 445 sailings out of Galveston next year.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of ships going in and out. Yep. 3.9 million. Man. And I will be one. Actually, I'll be about 3 of them. I'll be on about 3 of those sailings.
Right. Well, I don't have any sailings out of Galveston until 2027, so I've got a couple of them booked. I've got a back-to-back on Liberty, so Liberty of the Seas, and then 2028 I've got Icon. So
that's one of my ships, Liberty. I've been on that. I've been on that ship more than any other ship. I have.
I'm looking forward to it. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her down there again. Yep. I don't have a cruise booked on her yet. I don't have a cruise booked on Symphony yet. Now I do have Allure and Icon. I'm halfway got Icon booked on her inaugural. But yep, I need to go ahead and get Symphony and Liberty. I think Liberty's going to have some of those alternative sailings, and I'm going to look at one of those. If she go to Cayman and Jamaica, I'm all over that. Hey, Willie.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I jumped on Icon in 2028 because that seemed to have the lowest price that I could get into a balcony. So,
well,
you know, there's definitely a lot cheaper than what it was.
Dropping a little bit coming to Galveston, so that'll help.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Yep,
for sure. So
I can get an interior balcony, Central Park for around 2,500, and I'm okay with that number. I can do that.
Yeah, we got an Ocean View for around 3,000, I think, for 2 of us, so it wasn't too bad.
Yep.
And it's going to be Perfect Day Mexico too, so we're looking forward to that.
Yep.
On both Liberty and Icon.
Yeah. Misty, Liberty of the Seas is a great ship to be your first one. I'll tell you that up front. And it'll ruin you because she's such a good ship. You can't go with a smaller ship now. Harmony was your first ever? Oh, yeah. That's a good ship. That's a very good ship. So you'd be on one next year and the big one for 2027. Yes, sir. Harmony, excuse me. I'm thinking of Hurricane Harvey. Harmony, I was out there during Hurricane Milton, but we still had a wonderful cruise. We lost 2 stops, but I didn't care. I cruise more for the ship, you know. And so the more time I spend on the ship, the better it is for me. Yeah, we made it to Cozumel, which is my favorite place to go to. But Allure.
Yep.
I love Allure. I'm gonna sell her next.
Allure was my first. Yeah,
I'm doing Allure next April for my birthday. I love Allure. Allure was my first Oasis class I did.
Right.
And
it was kind of a toss-up of either trying to do Allure, either out of Galveston in 2027 or no, 2026. I think it's in Galveston 2026 over in March. And then I was actually looking at it for the 2028 one, but I was like, I couldn't pass up the Icon. So.
Oh no, I gotta get that done first. I'll come back to Liberty.
Yeah. I haven't been on an Icon class ship yet, and I know, Icon's the first one, and it's going to be a little bit older. But you know what? I'll take it.
Definitely. Oh, yes. Hey, Martin, how you doing this evening? Glad to see you. Enchantment. I've been on Enchantment. I've been on Rhapsody. My first ship was Song of America, and it was one of Royal Caribbean's larger ships, which is tiny compared to what it's smaller than Rhapsody, but it was at that time it's one of Royal Caribbean's largest ships, and that was my first.
Right.
And I tell you what, you always think about your first ship. I mean, that's the one that kind of gets your heart fluttering.
Yeah, it did. It sure did. And we didn't know nothing about nothing. So.
Yeah. Now you're talking, Harvey. Samba. You talk about Samba on
Samba,
Lure. God, I love that Brazilian steakhouse. That stuff is so good. That's one of my favorites. And I'm a big chops fan, but that Brazilian steak food on Samba is so good. That's in April, I'm going back to it again in April. I'm going to go to that Brazil. Now they're going to add a Samba to Harmony when she goes to Shipyard next year. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see Royal Caribbean adding that restaurant to the other ships.
Yeah. On Enchantment, that was the first time I ever had chops, and we had it for lunch on Embarkation Day. And I got that cheeseburger. Holy cow, that thing was double patty stacked. That sucker was huge. I couldn't even finish half of it. It was so big.
I heard about that. I haven't done that, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, because we got a Black Friday deal. I think I paid only like $14 a head for the luncheon. So yeah,
I forgot about that. They did put a mason jar on the lure. I heard that. And I'm gonna have to experience the mason jar. It sounds like our kind of food.
Peanut butter and jelly old fashioned and the apple pie old fashioned. I highly recommend those.
I'll remember that. I sure will. Voyager class ships are good. We have one down there right now, Mariner, and they have a good following of people who follow those ships. They cruise on all the time.
Yep.
My screen don't want to scroll. There we go. Will G. My cruise buddy. How you doing, man? Oh man. Had great conversations with Will on Seascape. He's a good man to cruise with. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see here. I didn't miss anybody, no. But do you get off all the ports, right? You don't stay on board or anything?
Not usually. We usually get off, even if it's just for an hour or so. We always try to get off.
Yeah.
So
Don and I, back in our early days, we went go the whole time. As soon as we boarded a ship, we slept a little bit, and the daylight hit, and we jump up and run. First one's up, last one's laying down. On the cruise ship. We don't do that anymore. Now, we've been to all these ports multiple times, so we've done practically all the excursions. So now Donna, I generally try to get off. And Roatan, I may try to buy some rum, except this last time all the rum was high. I don't know what the deal was going on with that. Then, but I stopped and got some pretty darn good tacos there at the little bar thing that's out front. And I can't think of something taco. Anyway, there's a little stand out there, bar, and I always get a Honduran beer. Excuse me, that's what I'm trying to say. A Honduran beer and some tacos, and the tacos were pretty good actually. I did try to go to the Parrot place, and I was not happy. I went there. I was sitting there for
I saw that. You didn't get no service
I got no service whatsoever. They looked over, and they didn't even look at me. They went and waited on tables and all that, and I was right there, like maybe 10 feet from the bar. I was close, and I finally said, "What the heck with this?" So I got up and left, and a little further, and actually I think it worked out pretty good because that little bar down there, I had a good time talking to those guys. I gave them my stickers and all that stuff, and got on my YouTube channel and did it and subscribed to me, and ate. They have a grill in there, and they cooked up 3 chicken tacos for me, which were really good. I mean, street tacos style.
Right.
And the beer was cold, and I was happy.
Oh, speaking of beer, did you see Royal Caribbean's coming out with their own flavor of beer? I saw that today.
I thought I heard something about it, but I hadn't seen it yet. What it was all about yet?
Yeah,
I heard a rumor.
They're in collaboration with one of the breweries in Florida.
Is that right? Well, they
Yep.
didn't. They messed up. They should have came to Texas, where we know how to make beer. And
Yeah, 'cause it's some kind of a
we
manual
are
flavor.
founders
like
of craft beer. We got all kinds of craft beer in Texas now. What I tell you, what I told the people on Seascape says, you need some Texas beer, and the main beer of Texas you need to get is Shiner. You need to get some Shiner beer. That means you are Texan when you do that. Serve beer, and
yeah, it's called Chilla Thrilla. It's by Funky Buddha Brewery.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's mango and guava, and it's available on some of their ships and at
Well,
Perfect Day at
check
Coca
that
Cola.
out.
So it's a blonde ale type beer.
See, you say you tried Sabor, and yeah, wow. Yep. Playmaker's supposed to serve food too. I heard Playmaker's food is good too.
Yeah, Playmaker's got real good food. I've got the onion ring tower from there before. It's delicious. The burgers are delicious.
Yeah, I agree. Now, it costs my wife does not get off. She does not. She stays on the ship. I'll go ashore. Went ashore this time. I got another hat. Matter of fact, I got this hat. And then I may price the tequila and stuff like that. Usually, I look at it and the alcohol. Then I wind up going to Cozumel and buying it at Cozumel a little cheaper. Let's see. But yeah.
Cozumel, we get the golf cart from there, and we usually go down to the what's it called, Crazy Lobster or something like that.
I've been wanting to go to Crazy Lobster. Yeah.
They'll
Maybe
give you a
I
little
can
nap
next time. Yeah, we're going back in January, and it should be a little cooler in January. So I'm going to talk to go down to Crazy Lobster with me,
because they tell you there's a little beer joint right as soon as you pull out of port. Stop there and get you a little 6-pack of beer to drive. So when you drive a golf cart, when you get down there, and they'll give you a coupon so you get a free drink at the Crazy Lobster too. You get a free margarita.
Hey, Stuart, that's a good lineup of ships: Icon, Seascape, and Sunshine. Can't go wrong with that.
No, I wouldn't turn that down.
Yep. No. I kind of wish the Rotan. I used to buy rum there and get some good, couple of bottles, package and all that, but they were off a little bit on pricing this time. They didn't have any fans. Okay. Yeah, that happened. The Rotan get hot. Some of the bars down there do have fans, but some don't. Yeah. Yeah, Stuart, you know what I'm talking about, Stuart. Yep. Now you pay attention to me, don't you, Stuart? You are the one person who sees my videos. World Texas is going to be coming straight from the shipyard to Texas, of course, and it's going to have the the Lone Star flag painted on the bow. It's going to have the Texas bullhead on the up there on the top of the bow, where the people do the Titanic thing or whatever. Anyway, oh, and it's not going to have none of that old Guy Fieri hamburgers. It's going to be a Whataburger. It's going to be a Whataburger up there. You got that right. Yeah. And it will have they'll have a little microbrewery in there, ran by Shiner.
I'm looking forward to that on the horizon. I hear they got their own little brewery on there. You can do a little brewery tour on it.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Yes. Yeah, Nelly, I saw what Liberty's going to have on her when she come back to Galveston. I was shocked not to see a Playmakers on her. I was shocked about it. I said, I don't know what the thought is on that. She has room to put a Playmakers in there. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
But they chose not to do it.
Yeah, that kind of surprised me too, because I saw the list of what they're doing when they're remodeling it, amplifying it.
Right. Well, Liberty was the second ship I've been on that had the big promenade. The first ship I've been on was Navigator. Navigator's in Galveston for a little while, and she had that big promenade down through the middle of it, which I was in amaze. Of course, Navigator's a little smaller than the other ships, and I was in shock and amazement of how cool that was. And I discovered they put the pub right smack dab in the middle of the promenade. That was my spot. The whole cruise, you can always find me at the pub on the promenade. On that cruise, it's a 2014 on Navigator on a cruise, and they announced on Navigator about the repositioning of Liberty Seas from New Jersey to Galveston, 13-day sailing. I went straight to the cruise desk on the ship and said, "I want that." And so I said, get put me on a junior suite. And when I got back home, my travel agent, she said, "Oh, I see you booked one, huh?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." They kept sending every night, and I'm such a freaking cruise nerd. I kept going to the Royal Caribbean's website and checking. I just wanted to see what all about the ship and all the itineraries and things you can do ashore. Back in those days, we still did things on shore and all that.
Right.
But they kept asking me every time I logged in, said, "Would you like to see what an upgrade is?" I kept saying, nah. The third time they asked me that question, okay, let's see, just for grins to see what happens. I hit on it, and it took me to the Grand Suite, and they said, "Oh, we can get you one of those for $200 more." I said, "Huh?" I can go up to the next suite up for $200 more, and I said, man, and this is like 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. I said, this morning I contacted my travel agent right off the bat. I don't think she barely got up when I check on this for me. And if this is true, I want that. I want to move up. She calls me back by like an hour later and said, "Man, you stumbled on a sale before they even published it." I said, "I did." They said, "Yeah, they haven't announced that yet." I said, "Well, lucky me."
Yeah, for sure.
Well, see, there's another reason why the karma thing kicked in, because that's about the time my 17-year-old daughter started whining and crying to her mother, "I won't go. I won't go on that cruise." And so my wife comes to me and said, "Tiffany wants to go with us." I said, "Oh?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, that means I got my homework cut out." See, I'm real big on, I did a lot of stuff for the school district on a bunch of committees and bond campaigns and all. So the superintendent, everybody knows me fairly well. So I contacted the principal, said, "Hey, my Tiffany wants to go on a cruise with us in November 2015. and actually, yeah, and it's a 13-day, but luckily there's some school off days in there, so it only wound up affecting 8 days of school. So she said she's an A student. I said, yeah, I know she's an A student and all that. So she said, well, I don't see a problem with that. So I went around and talked to the teachers and explained what we're doing. And teachers, oh, that's so cool. She's gonna learn so much. And so I told them to just email me her daily plans, whatever that she needs to keep up the class, and I'm sure she'll take care of it. And sure enough, she came along the cruise, and she took my laptop. I took my big laptop with me, and she sat like in the windjammer and all, doing her classwork. And
Really?
her grades did not drop one single bit. When we got into San Juan, it was the first stop. It was the day she turned 18, and that was a big thing. Her turned 18 in San Juan, and I'm very glad that we did all that for her, and she got to go with us. And she's my cruise buddy. That girl, she's 28 now, but she loves the cruise, and every time Don and I go out cruising, she always bugging us about what all went on. Want to see pictures, videos, and hopefully one of the days get to go with us again. So, yep.
Yeah, when we went on Enchantment, it was my middle child's 21st birthday when we got to Cozumel, and everywhere we went by, he said, yeah, it's his 21st birthday, man. Oh, boy, before he even got out of the port area, he was already stumbling. So everybody gave him a shot.
Yeah, that's cool. That's real cool. Was it pre or after stretch? Post.
It was after stretch.
Okay.
It was after stretch. Yeah.
I've been on her pre-stretch, and we took our oldest daughter on that cruise on that ship, and when she was a teenager, and she was okay with it. She but she just wasn't real enthused with it. She'd too be worrying about a boyfriend back home and all that. So aggravated her mother to no end. Then
I like the Enchantment because you can get from one end to the other, in about 5 minutes. It's
it's
super
a good
easy
ship.
to get through.
Yeah. We were on Rhapsody before that ship, a couple of sailings. We were on Rhapsody in 2001 and 2004. 2001 was on that ship on the second sailing out of Galveston when she first got to Galveston. She was the first Royal Caribbean ship in Galveston. We were on the second sailing. Another caveat to that, that happened to be after 9/11. I mean, like a month after. This is October 2001, and so that was strange. We went to Key West, and the Coast Guard surrounded us as we came in. They even had a Coast Guard cutter go out there and met us and came in with us.
Really?
Now we went to the other islands, non-American islands, just like normal business. But when we were in Galveston leaving out, and we were, they had the guys on the guns on the little boats going around. The guns were manned, and that was wild. That was wild.
That'd be kind of freaky.
Yeah.
That's kind of like going into Miami Airport. You got cops walking around with M16s. I've got friends who are police officers now in my hometown. I wouldn't trust them with a freaking M16 farther than I can see them. You got all these cops in Miami and paramilitary outfits.
Different time, man. It's a different time.
It is, and it's like a jail walk, trying to get through Miami Airport.
We don't hardly fly anymore. Donna it's the flying part is not the problem. We're okay with that. It's just the airport going through all that security and all that. She gets all stressed out. And now we got to do that one. Oh, I found some great. I tell you what, I didn't know you can go fly from here to Europe at the rates that they charge. That it's not that expensive. Just one way. I thought I was going to have to spend over $1,000 for it, and no, a lot cheaper than that.
Well, getting out of Houston, it's not too bad anymore.
No. Now I've heard it's getting better now. we did fly once from 2015 from Houston to New Jersey to catch Liberty Seas for that repositioning. I went through some issues with that, but we got through it all right, and it only had to fly one way. Then we wound up back in Galveston. The one time before all that, we went to Disney World a few years before that, and I threw my back out big time right before we flew out of here, and I had to use a wheelchair somewhat. And they were not too kind with me on the wheelchair. They shoved me to get up and take my shoes off and go through the metal detector and try to explain. Said, "Let's take it easy now. My back is out." So like they didn't trust me and all that. But that I know it's gotten better since then.
Right.
Let's see.
Now, didn't you get a cruise booked up to Alaska? Or are you guys still looking at it?
Not. I know which one I want and when I want it. I just I'm waiting to get some stuff in alignment right now. Icon jumped up, so I want to get that. Make sure to get that booked. But yeah, that's going to happen. May of 27. I want to do that. And Donna's ready to go, and she knows we're going to fly there to that.
Right.
Yeah. And you know what I'm talking about, Stuart.
Yeah, it'd be an awful long drive to get up to Seattle from Texas.
Well, I offered it to her. I said, I can drive up there to Seattle. I'm from a family that drove. We did a lot of touring driving when I was a kid. Colorado, Wyoming, Canada, and all that. We drove, pulled travel trailer and all that. But she said, no, I think I can do. I can fly now. I said, okay, well, we'll do it then.
Yep.
And I think she takes medication now that causes her not to get off ship because the heat affects her more than it used to because of the medication she's taking. And unfortunately, that kind of affected all that.
Yeah, when my kids were younger, we used to drive all the time, and coming out of COVID, we're big Six Flags fans, and Six Flags Oklahoma City just opened up. We were like, because we were still out of school, so I was like, you know what, we'll drive down to Oklahoma City. So we sure as heck drove down there. And
yes.
So yeah, we would hop in the car. We drove down to Texas one time when the college I used to work at made it to the national championship down there and down in Frisco. So
there you go.
So yeah, we used to drive all the time and just hop in the van and just my wife still got
we did a lot of traveling. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We are going up to Wisconsin Dells.
That's right. We mentioned that, but you got family up there and all that, or
no? That's just something we started doing about 7-8 years ago after my mom passed. We never really got together as a family anymore.
Right.
So we had never been up to the Dells, and it's the water park capital of the world. So we go up there. It's really not too busy. We just get go up to one of the water parks, and then on Black Friday we just go hop around, do some shopping up there. And they've got a nice bowling alley.
It's get cold up there, so it's not cold. It's middle of the winter cold, right?
It's pretty cold up there. I mean, compared to what we have, but it's not too bad. But you stay inside for the water park. The resort we stay at, you can walk straight from the resort to the water park without having to go outside. So it's pretty nice. And but we'll go shopping downtown Dells and stuff like that. It's real nice. It's not super busy, so we'll do that. And then, they got a trampoline park that my kids like to go to and stuff.
Oh, I bet that.
We'll go bowling. They got an arcade and all that. So
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So we just get out of town for 3 or 4 days. It's only about a 5-hour drive for us.
Right.
So not too bad.
Yeah, let's see. Oop. I'm trying to click off that. Okay, there we go. Here we go. The Dells. I'm from Illinois. So I had fun in the Dells. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
We been, if you guys drive down the Gulf Freeway and going to Galveston, you're driving through like Lamarck area, you see a big sign that says Kelly's. Well, that's a string of about 4 or 5 country style cooking restaurants, cafe style restaurants. They're very good. They're kind of like an upper level of that. And they have huge breakfasts. I mean, they'll bring you a pancake out about this big. I mean, that's how big the pancakes are. Or if you make the mistake and order chicken fried steak, it's about the same size. And gravy and biscuits. The biscuits are about this big, And so we last year, Don and I, and we got the youngest daughter and her boyfriend. We all went to the Kelly's in League City. There's one in League City, a little newer, a little nicer place and all that. But the Thanksgiving meal we had there was awesome. So Don and I, we thought about we'll do that again, but until we got that one phone call from the oldest daughter, and we didn't bat an eye. We said, "Oh, we're going to be there. We're going to go to the hill country."
Yeah,
we like to drive up there.
Yeah, we always do a buffet, and I mean it's just easy for us. It's just me and my family. My wife's mom lives with us, so we take her up there with us, and so it's just us, and we just go have a good time.
Nothing wrong with that, man. That sounds like a great time, man.
It is.
That sounds really good. Oh, yeah. Wilderness Resort. We have a Great Wolf Lodge here in the Webster area. I'm close to the border of Galveston County and Harris County. And they've got a Great Wolf Lodge up there. Yep, they've got one of those up there, and they've got one of those up in Gurnee, which is where our home park of Six Flags is. Is that right?
I've been to both Six Flags in Texas too, so I've been to every Six Flags in North America except for the one in Mexico City. that was our thing.
They really irritate me. We used to have Astroworld, which is our big theme park in Houston, and then Six Flags took it over. Then they mismanaged it, and then they shut it down and dozed it all down. They thought to get more money for the land, which they screwed up, and actually they screwed themselves on that. They didn't get the money for that land like they thought they was going to. But Houston is now without a theme park. Now we have a lot of water parks, but as far as a theme park goes, we don't have one, and we keep hoping one of these days we'll get one. Oh, let's see here. Let's see, Misty in Iowa, and your mom and husband going to the Dells every August. Okay,
that's right at the peak of season, so they're probably pretty busy up there.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, I know a lot of people. My brother, there's a place over in far West Texas he goes to every year and all that, and it's good to see people have like traditions of where they go. Yeah, Stuart, I used to go to Astroworld a lot, and I every once in a while I'll come across a video on YouTube with people of the old videos of it, and it is heartbreaking to watch those videos because that park was a good park, and that was really neat. You had to go across that bridge from where the Astro Domain parking lot was, and where so it was pretty cool.
Yep.
That's some neat stuff in there.
Now, don't you guys have a big water park over in New Braunfels, somewhere in Texas?
Yes, the Sleeter Bond. And then there is another Sleeter Bond down on Galveston Island is part of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Fun shops in the Dells when I was there in the 70s. I've been back since moved to California, then Hawaii. Well, that's kind of a commute from Hawaii. Now Galveston, don't have to cold. Galveston is my limit. I'm the same way. I'm not a cold weather guy. I do not like cold weather, man. I just no. I'm too tropical. I'm ruined. My body's not acclimated for cold weather.
And that's the thing is the wife had to really talk me into going on this Alaska cruise because I am a warm weather person at heart.
Yeah.
So,
my wife was kind of the same way, and we were thinking, why we don't go on a cruise and be cold? Well, you had to put jackets on.
I mean, that's so foreign to. Yeah, I hear it's beautiful up there, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. But oh my gosh, I'm not looking forward to go up to seeing snow. I get plenty of that here.
Yeah, I remember last January. Yes, sir. Now, my wife, now that she's somewhat affected by the heat, we're still going to be doing Caribbean cruises. Hands down, that's just it. We love to go to the Caribbean. But I finally got her to the point to where I've been wanting to go to Alaska for a while. She's the one that's been kind of balking. Now she's finally getting around to. I want to do. She's been, high seas cruising. Chris and Tiffany and
Yep.
Ben and David, Tony, Lalita Loca, and Don. We've been watching their videos, and she's starting to really get into watching to see the scenery coming off those ships and
Right.
off the balconies and seeing the whales and orcas and all that stuff. Now she's kind of, I want to do that now. So
we got a balcony.
I just want to go up there to Red Dock Saloon, have a duck fart. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, we got a balcony cabin, so we're looking forward to it. So they said if you're going to go to Alaska, you got to get a balcony cabin. So yeah, we put out the money for that, and we're going to be on Star Princess, so that's going to be nice.
Yep. Oh, that's a good ship. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Nellie's going to be getting off of it right when we're getting on, so we're going to try to meet up with Nellie up there.
Hey, Martin, I didn't know you went to Astroworld. Hey, buddy. I knew we had a connection somehow.
So Nellie's got to talk to his wife, see if we can actually meet up because he's getting off Star right when we're getting on it. So
yeah, you're staying in Galveston the day and the night before our cruise in March. What's your recommendations were to dinner that won't break the bank? The dinner, there's a place called Mama Teresa. If this Italian now, but it's very good. They got these flying pizzas. But the Italian dishes there, it's over there right next in the same building that the Opera House is over in the Strand area. I'm addicted to their snapper Parmesan. It is so good. It's kind of like chicken Parmesan, but snapper. It is. I mean, I can't help it, man. Every time I go there, I got to order it. I look at the menu every time. I said, no, I got to have that snapper. It is so good. And the pizzas are awesome. They do the flying pizza. Carmen's the owner of the place, and he used to have a place, a very popular pizza place on the Bolivar Peninsula until Ike hit, and Ike wiped it. I mean, they never found a stick of that restaurant left anywhere. Also. There's a place called Tequilos. It's kind of a Tex-Mex style restaurant, which is kind of around the corner from the Mama Teresa's. Its own post office, and they got very good Mexican Tex-Mex food, and it's very good. It's not expensive, and also next door to that is a place called Gumbo Bar, and they have some great gumbo, and they have some seafood dishes and all that. Also, that prices are not bad. That's what I recommend. That's my recommendation, man. It really is. Let's see. Oh, there we go. There's a place called Sunflower Bakery. It's a great breakfast place, and it's on 14th Street along this road that comes in the Royal Caribbean Terminal. And they have great lunches too. Not a dinner place, but for lunch and breakfast is pretty good. And that's I'm doing. I know some people know this already. I'm pulling together a list of restaurants that caters to the cruiser crowd. I'm kind of like a guide, a cruiser guide to restaurants in Galveston. Also, I'm pulling together a hotel guide also. All the hotels that offer amenities and perks to cruisers, such as places to park the car, and they'll give you a shuttle ride to the terminals, stuff like that. Free breakfast in the morning. I'm pulling together a guide for that, along with some entertainment all things you can do in Galveston. So,
now, are any of the hotels right there that are along the seawall and stuff like that pretty close to the port or anything like that? Like you can walk, or all of them kind of got an Uber?
On the seawall is too far away.
Okay.
The Tremont House Tremont over on the Strand is a great one to go to. It's a little more of an antique style hotel, but it's pretty good. And of course, Harbor House. Everybody knows Harbor House. That you can walk from that one. You can walk from Tremont. Right now, they don't have any others that fit that criteria, but they're coming. The port is going to. They're pushing hard to have some hotels built down there to help, supply cruisers a place to stay. People need to fly in. They don't need to fly in and out the day of. Come on, I do not recommend that. So,
yeah,
that gum, Chris, we went way past.
Holy cow, yeah, it is. Hey, time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, be back up, Harvey. You're right. La Trattoria. That is now you're going old school Italian. That is a little old lady. She runs that place as an Italian restaurant over there near there, and that is really, really good. And that's where the locals go. And Dickens on the Strand. Yep, it's a Charles Dickens wrote Scrooge and all that stuff. They have a theme of old England of that time period. People put on the big dress, the top hats and stuff like that, and they'll have kids run around and look like urchins from Oliver Twist and Scrooge and all that. It's pretty cool, and it turned out to be a pretty big festival, but it's not enough to destroy the traffic pattern of trying to get to the cruise ships, but it's pretty cool. I recommend it. I do. That and steampunk. Some people don't know what steampunk is, but if you look it up, you'll see there's a steampunk festival now. So,
my daughter introduced me to steampunk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a shops down there that sells all that stuff. You can get all outfitted up, the stuff they sell down there. Yeah.
I don't think that's my style.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of you people, man, you're in a different time zone. You may be I didn't get to bed. So me, I gotta get ready. I gotta bake some pies tomorrow to take to the hill country. I'm gonna make 2 apple pies. I'm gonna make a big batch of salsa and get ready to go see my grandbabies. So y'all tell you what, man, everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And one thing I do want you to do is be safe on the roads, cooking. I like to fry turkeys Thanksgiving, but I'm not doing one this year. Be careful dropping that turkey in that vat, but that's the best kind of turkey to have, though. Just have a good time. Love your family, love the grandkids, love the kids, and your spouses, and just have a blast, man. Just have a great time and relax and reconnect with family. You got anything to say? Yeah.
No, just have a safe and a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family, love them while you can. Because my oldest child, he lives out in Pennsylvania. I won't be able to see my grandbaby until New Year's. So, because after we get off our cruise on Horizon, we're going to fly up there, go see them for a couple of days. So, love them while you can.
Yep.
So,
my parents are all gone. Donna's parents are all gone. So, yeah. When we get to a certain age, you start seeing you're becoming that top generation. So, just do that. Be sure to enjoy everybody when you can every Thanksgiving, because you don't know if they're going to be there the next Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Love them when you can.
Yeah. Why during Thanksgiving, folks? You know what I say? Book a cruise. Take a good, pull it up online and book a cruise somewhere, man. But hopefully, booking a cruise for one of the ones I'm doing. And I do hope to meet you guys on a future cruise. Y'all be safe now.
Good night. Sure. Y'all take care. Bye.